The Bootstrap Paradox. Chapter 1. I felt strangely like a man of two worlds as I sat in the front seat of my black panel van. The first world was the one in my rearview mirror, where a boarded-up muffler shop sat across the road with its windows gone and a collection of rusted scrap metal out front. The second was the world in front of me, where I felt like I was in some kind of secret forest hideaway, thick dark foliage engulfing everything. How the house had not been set on fire or had all its windows broken by squatters when it was 20 feet from a suburban hellscape was proof that miracles were still alive in Detroit. I exited the van and walked past my young employee Sam, who was unloading our painting gear from the back of the van, and when I was at the end of the driveway, I measured with my hands how much fence I would need to cover the apocalyptic view. The fence would need to be at least 10 feet high. The city had put a CCTV camera on the top of the muffler shop that looked down on the bus stop and everything around it, including no doubt the front yard of the house where I was now standing. Not that the camera had stopped someone from kicking in all 3 glass panels of the bus stop the night before. The camera might have even inspired them. I had bought the house at an estate auction last month when I learned from a little bird that the mayor's sister had been buying up properties nearby. I smelt something in the works, and it turned out, given the news last week, I was right. A major community arts college was to be built on the city dime, 2 blocks down. And although it was unlikely that it would revitalize the district, as the newspapers said, given it was Detroit, the house was still worth more than I paid for it, which, considering current Detroit prices, was not much. I was here to do some painting and a few low-end renovations, nothing major. Just bring the house up to sellable standards. Sam said, "I lost my thermos. My girlfriend made me hot chocolate." I replied, "You know, most working men drink tea or coffee." "Why?" asked Sam. "I can't explain it to you," I said. "It's just something that happens when you become an adult." "Well, I can't find it." "Don't take this the wrong way," I cautioned. "But that pot you like smoking. You are not the type that can get away with that long term. You don't have the same reservoir of brain cells, shall we say, that most normal people have." Sam responded defensively, "My mother says my brain is just the same as anyone else." "You see, it's the mere fact you have that reply on tap that proves my point," I said knowingly. "I found it," announced Sam. It was under the seat. He had been searching the passenger seat of the van. The living room and kitchen shared the same space, with the kitchen behind a low wall of plastic planters that no one would ever use. Almost all the furniture was gone, and everything.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?